Hi friends, welcome to my channel Miracle Astrology with Swati. Hope you all are doing well nowadays. Today we would be discussing about a very interesting topic, and that is termination of service. Now, this is something that we all may have fear for at one point or the other in our lives. However, did you all know that it is actually possible to find out the chances of facing termination or suspension in job through astrology? This video is about finding out the same, and hence it is a very unique and a very interesting video. So do watch it till the end in order to find out if such a placement exists in your own chart or not. Now, how to check termination of service through astrology? The 10th Lord becomes very important for checking anything with regard to service in general, because the 10th house is the house of career in astrology. Now, the placement of the 10th Lord in the 8th house or in the 12th house can create chances for termination or even for a break in the service. Now, there is actually a lot of difference between termination and a break in service that happens due to the own will or the choice of the person. Now, if the 10th Lord is placed in the 8th house or in the 12th house and it is not aspected by any other malefic planet like Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, or it is not conjunct with any other malefic planet, then probably such a person can leave the job on his or her own during the Mahadasha or the Antardasha period of the 10th Lord. If, however, the 10th Lord being placed in the 8th or the 12th houses is also aspected or conjunct the malefic planets, then the person has chances of being thrown out of his or her job during the Mahadasha or the Antardasha period of the 10th Lord itself. Therefore, the placement, aspect and conjunction to the 10th Lord as well as the strength of the 10th Lord all become very, very important in order to check the probability of termination from service through astrology. Now, the timing of the termination can either happen in the Mahadasha or in the Antardasha of the 10th Lord itself, as we saw in the previous slide, or it can even happen during the period or the sub-period of the planet Ketu. Also, the current planetary transits can help us in refining our calculation regarding the exact timing of the termination from service. Now, the cancellation of the termination. There are several ways in which this termination yoga can actually be cancelled too. Jupiter plays the most important role in this regard. Now, if the planet Jupiter is fully aspecting the 10th Lord, then the termination yoga can be cancelled to a great extent. Ascendant house too plays a role in this regard. If the ascendant house of a person is strong enough, then he or she can be reinstated to the service even after having been terminated once before. The ascendant Lord has an important role to play too. If the ascendant Lord is strong in the chart, then the person, through his or her own grit and determination, can find out a way to save himself or herself from being terminated from service. Then there is role played by the planet Sun. If Sun is strong in the chart, then the person is automatically protected from any kind of defamation in his or her life. Then role played by the Moon. If Moon is strong in the chart, then the person can, through the power of his or her own mind, turn the adverse circumstances into his or her own favor. This is because Moon is the Karka for mind in astrology. And finally, the role is played by the overall chart itself in protecting the person from termination, as the things have to be checked holistically, and hence the presence of any Raj Yoga or any dosha in the overall chart are also to be analyzed while checking the possibility of termination from service. So this brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for watching this video till the end. Please do subscribe my channel Miracle Astrology with Swati in order to see more such interesting astrological content. Do like this video if you found it useful. Share it with your family and friends. And do comment below this video to suggest me topics on which you would want videos to be created by me in the near future. Thank you and take care. God bless.